Today I'm going to be making something which is right out of a can because guess what? I'm in a mood for something hearty, something a little spicy, something that I would love to eat with my rice because you guys know how much I love my rice. So I'm going to be making Rajma Chawal, which you've already read upon in the description box. Now Rajma literally stands for red kidney beans and Chawal is nothing but rice. This is a dish which is made by soaking the red kidney beans overnight and then boiling it and then cooking it with the spices. But I'm going to be taking a cheat route and not really using the dried beans because I'm a little lazy today. I don't know why. I just don't feel like doing it. So I found this line in my pantry and I couldn't be happier because I'm going to be eating Rajma Chawal for dinner today. What I'm going to do is just drain it through the sieve, give it a good wash under running water because that's when you get rid of all the preservatives that have been used. I am not giving you a tip to be using canned beans to make Rajma Chawal. So all you purists out there, please don't judge me for making Rajma Chawal out of a can. I'm gonna go wash this and then be back. But before we put the red kidney beans into the pan, we need to start with a few things. Things that we would need is, of course, onion. We would need some garlic and ginger. You can of course use the ginger garlic paste that you can buy at an Indian supermarket. So here comes my pestle and mortar that I'm going to be using to make this mash for the ginger and garlic. You don't really need to make a fine smooth paste. It just has to be like a rough, coarse, a pesto kind of a feeling or a texture like that. And that's about it. So if you see, this is how coarse the ginger garlic paste is. In goes my oil. Next up, once the oil is hot enough, I'm gonna add these two bay leaf, lauria bladder, and then let it sizzle for a couple of seconds and then go ahead and add my vegetables. I'll go ahead and add my onion and the green chili. You have to cook it on a medium flame. Love it. So I'm gonna go ahead and add my ginger garlic paste. I will add like 1/8 teaspoon of asafoetida. And you would ask, why did you add it? It's because I feel that rajma, or kidney beans, just as chickpeas, is a little tough for your stomach to digest, and you might start farting. So you don't want to do that. So that's why I've decided to go ahead and add some asafoetida. Time to add some salt. I'll add around half a teaspoon, 75 milliliters of tomato puree. You can always use fresh tomatoes and boil them and puree them as well. It's always a possibility. So in goes half a teaspoon of turmeric powder, around 1 teaspoon of red chili powder. It's up to you how spicy you like it. Portion of coriander powder and 1 huge teaspoon of cumin powder. We'll slowly cook it through. So I'm gonna go ahead and add my beans. So after you see that it's been mixed for like a minute or two in the spices, I'll go ahead and add around 360 milliliters of water. And now let this come to a boil. So now that it's boiling, I'm going to put a lid on this and let this cook in its own steam and etc. for 5 minutes. It's been 5 to 7 minutes. Let's see how they look like. How pretty do they look? So to finish this off, what I'm going to do is just take some kasuri methi, which is around half a tablespoon of kasuri methi, which I'm going to crush between my palms, which is the best way to add kasuri methi into any dish. Half a teaspoon of garam masala and mix well. That's it. Pretty. Turned it off. Let's finish it with some fresh coriander leaves. Beautiful. Look at that. So there you go. The humblest of the dishes that is possible and that you can make right out of a can, or you can always soak the red kidney beans overnight and then cook it. I hope you loved this recipe. It's super easy. If you give this a try, don't forget to tag me in your stories or posts on your social media on Instagram or Facebook, or drop a comment down here under this video on YouTube and let me know how you liked this recipe. Till I see you all again with another such easy recipe or a difficult recipe, I don't know what. Until I see you all again, enjoy the life with more spices around. Bye.